So my morning starts with a flight of stairs. Lack of physical barrier, it gives me the energy I need to start my morning. As a personal diet, I try to eat healthy, a bowl of cereal and a cup of orange juice sometimes, and this helps me prevent losing energy during school. And just before I head out, there's a flight of stairs. So I can take the routes. I could walk, bike, or bus. And in this case, I walk. And in the shortcut I take, it is a man-made path, thus it is a lack of barrier. At the end of this path, there's a steep hill. Walking down it acts just like a staircase, a lack of barrier. Helps me get a bit more energy when I'm walking. And if I were to bike, I take the long way around. But on the sidewalk, since there are no designated bike lanes, another environmental barrier. As much as I love to get some nuggets in the morning, that's a personal barrier I overcome. The first intersection I meet is both a physical barrier to my walking and my biking path. My walking path is pretty straightforward, 10 to 15 minutes depending on how fast I walk. The only physical barriers are the cars turning into the neighborhood. As for my biking path, I would take the neighborhood road. It lacks cars, but its physical barriers are the stop signs that prevent me from moving at a constant pace and allowing cars drive on through from the perpendicular road. And before I get to the school, I meet the second intersection, once again another physical barrier. Another popular temptation would to get an ice cap or coffee just before school at Tim's, but it's a personal barrier I overcome. Thus this concludes my route towards school and its physical barriers. So my route towards home, I would take the same path. Here I'm on Gilder. It's a infamous spot for its accidents, its deaths, and its shootings and whatnot, physical barrier. Biking. You can imagine how horrible that is. Here I can pick up some carabine just before I head home, ruin my personal diet, and get on the bus because psychologically and personal barrier I am lazy, unmotivated to walk in the heat. As for my bike path, I would take the same neighborhood road. As I said before, the environmental barrier is that there is no designated bike lanes heading to my house. Thus, I'm led into parking lots such as these where I am constantly worried about my safety. And if I were to walk, I'd take the shortcut. I'd usually sprint up or run up because this acts as me overcoming a psychological and personal barrier where I want to be someone that pushes at everything even when he's tired. And before you know it, this concludes the personal barriers heading home.